Hello and welcome to video number 12. We're going to be talking about exporting and importing deals and how to also share and trade deals. Now, if you're not really aware of how this part of the system works and how it can actually increase your profits, that's what we're going to dive in today. You definitely want to pay close attention to this feature. So I'm going to cover some strategies that you can actually use to effectively increase your list size and your sales as well. And then after that, we talk about the fundamentals and the concepts. We're going to put this in place and actually show you how to do it. All right, let's get started. So here are some reasons to use the import-export feature for. You can do it for resale rights. For example, you create a deal, and let's say, for example, that you export that deal. You give people the ability to resell your product. You've given them the ability to have access to a platform that is selling your product. And there you go. So it's actually very, very easy to do. And another thing you could do is building a list by sharing deals. In this case, you could create a deal. You could create a custom thank you page. And what happens is when you export that deal, the system's going to lock your thank you page so that nobody can actually change your thank you page. I mean, think about that. Your customer gets a hold of your deal. They promote it. They get the sale. They get the profit. But then the thank you page redirects to your page and you get the leads. So essentially you have somebody else building your customer base list. That is powerful. So now not only do you have a product, you have a platform in which you can actually use to increase your list. You can also pair up or partner with a vendor or product creator and act as an affiliate marketer. So you can offer a deal even if you don't have a product. If you have access to the Easy Deal Builder system platform, you'll be able to do so much. You can also set it up on JVZoo, for example. Think about this. If you integrate what I just showed you here and you partner up with somebody and do what we call a profit share, then what happens is when there is a sale that is made, your partner gets paid as well as you get paid instantly at the point of sale. And at this point, if you don't want your thank you pages to be locked, then you'll have to use the Easy Deal Builder thank you custom builder. But if you want the thank you page to be locked, then you'll want to use your own custom thank you page. And I'll show more about that in just a minute. I just want to cover the strategies here. You can also do deal swaps with other vendors to build a new customer base by giving up your front-end profits or possibly profit sharing. And in return, you could build a list and do so much more. So there's so many different avenues that you can take. Just want to give you a few. And of course, an extra tip, you could also create deals for people to sell, then tell people who want to sell your deals that they will need to go buy the Easy Deal Builder system through your affiliate link. So you get extra additional commissions by providing them a service and a platform that they can expand and increase their profits and list size as well. So you're helping them. At the same time, you will be credited for your referrals. So with that said, let's take some action, and I'm going to show you how to implement the export and import deals feature. So the first thing you want to do is to simply log into the EDB system and then of course locate a deal that you want to export. So we're going to click on this here, and before we actually export the deal here, you want to click on continue editing. And we're going to go to the thank you page section at the very bottom. Now keep in mind that if you use a custom page, if you click on yes and use your own custom page, and you export the deal after you do this, then whoever receives your deal and can import the deal into their EDB system will be able to set the deal, except the thank you page URL will be locked. In other words, they're not going to be able to change the thank you page. Now, this is great if you are the product creator and you want people to promote the product and receive commissions, but after the sale is made, their customers are redirected to your thank you page, and then you will gather the lead. They will be able to download the product on your site. Now, if you click on no and you use the built-in thank you page editor here, then they will actually be able to edit the thank you page. So that's something to keep in mind if you want to lock the thank you page or not. So let me show you. Let's say we're going to use a custom thank you page. Now, before I enter the URL here, I want to show you a strategy that works really, really well. If you create an opt-in page that looks like this, where you have a thank you for ordering and then please fill in your email address kind of thing before they're presented with the download link, then you gather the leads, you build your list, you can send them to your one-time offers or another deal, or you can just send them directly to your download page. So opt-in pages are really effective and you can place them here. Now, creating opt-in pages are very, very easy to use. You can use the Aweber or GetResponse hosted opt-in form, or you can create a professional squeeze page using our software Squeeze Ninja. So just giving you some ideas on how to build your list and increase your leads. And of course, you want to enter that URL here and simply click on Save and Preview. And there we go. After we have decided whether or not we want to lock the thank you page, we go down to the bottom here. You're going to see Export Deal. Click Export Deal. And depending on how fast your server and your web hosting is, it can take a split second, can take a few seconds, or up to a minute. At this point, when you're going to see Download Export File, click on this, and we can download it here. Now, this is the .edb file, and you can rename this to anything you would like to. But as you can see here, we have the title, SED main offer 2, and I can rename this to export custom thank you page. So I'm aware of what that file really means. At this point, what you can do is you can give it to other people, your customers, your affiliates, and so forth. Now, obviously, they have to have the Easy Deal Builder system in order to do this, but you could do resale rights and sell your resale package, $97 for the resale package. All they have to do is get the EDB system, set it up on the platform, and there we go. You can provide the thank you page, and then all they have to do is promote it, and the sales eventually go to your thank you page, so they don't have to worry about hosting or anything like that. Now that I've exported the deal, if I go to a different EDB site, as you can see here, we have no deals, and we're going to click on Import Deal and name the deal. So we could say something like SED reseller offer, and remember, no dashes or anything like that, just one big word. Click continue, upload, find the file, upload, and there we go. So at this point, click continue, and as you can see here, if we click on continue editing, we can see that all the settings have been inputted, but it says this import deal has been logged by the creator. The thank you page is set to this link. Now, let's say I am an affiliate or a reseller. I can save and preview it and preview the deal, and this is what it's going to look like. So as you can see, within a few seconds, as a reseller or an affiliate, I was able to set it up fast. I can customize this here and make the sale, make the profit, but after the sale is made, it redirects to your thank you page and you get the lists, and there you go. So now you can see that EDB is not just a system, but it also provides you with many different avenues to increase your profits. So congratulations, you've reached the end of this video course. Make sure that you take what I've taught you and implement this, take action, and profit.